So this is Ljubljana simplified. I'm Mike Dalton. I'm a teacher and a traveler, and this is Dalton's Detours. Things to do in Ljubljana, definitely go up to the castle. I don't know whether you need to go in or not. It's only €12, but the view is spectacular. Like I've mentioned, getting to a high point in the city is one of the ways to kind of simplify a place.
I did what I always try to do on the first morning of any new city. Head to the highest point to get a view. The hill that rises above the historical center of Ljubljana is often referred to as the Castle Hill, since Ljubljana Castle sits atop. It is covered with well-maintained woods and walking paths. You can walk to the top or take the funicular. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes to reach the top if you walk like I did, and the funicular costs around €6 round trip. Once you reach the top of Castle Hill, there is wonderful scenic walks and stunning views overlooking the city. Ljubljana Castle is also an option to visit. But instead of going in, I just walked around the outside and enjoyed the city views and castle walls. It was a perfect morning. Great views, a nice walk, and another new commitment to get back into shape. Every city has one must-see location, and in Ljubljana it's simple: Plesserin Square. The picturesque center of Ljubljana has been marked by different historic periods, and most notably by the works of the world-famous architect Jože Plečnik. Plesserin Square is the heart of the city. At one point, it was a medieval crossroads near the entrance of the walls. This square has three of the most recognizable sites in Ljubljana: the pink facade of the Franciscan Church, the monument to the poet Plesserin, and Plečnik's Triple Bridge. Bars and cafes line the embankment, and it is a great place to stroll or have some food. Did you figure it out? Oh, bells. We haven't had any bells for a while. Once you cross the Triple Bridge from Plesserin Square, turn left and you will very quickly come across Ljubljana Central Market. This market consists of an open-air market, a covered market, and a series of small food shops along the river Ljubljanica. Jože Plečnik's covered market, built between 1940 and 44, is a two-story riverside market hall that follows the curve of the river. You can buy a lot of things here: cured meat products, fresh meat, homemade baked bread from a wood oven, local cheeses, dried fruits, local olive and pumpkin seed oil. The list goes on and on. It is a very beautiful market to just have a little wander. In the square in front of this indoor market is the outdoor market. Not a very touristy market, it is definitely for locals who want to buy Slovenian fruits and vegetables that are grown by local farmers. Lots of tropical fruits are even there, dried cured meat products, flowers, even clothes. But in this location, every Friday from mid-March until the end of October, this outdoor market area hosts Open Kitchen. It is a unique food market where chefs of Slovenian restaurants prepare various dishes from all over the world. Unfortunately, I was not in Ljubljana on a Friday. I'd like to catch this sometime. It looks phenomenal. One of the best free places to visit is the Town Hall of Ljubljana. Many tourists pass by this building without paying any attention to it, and even if you notice it, most people don't even try to go in. This town hall was built in the late 15th century by the master builder Peter Bezlaj. The facade reflects a Venetian architectural style, and there's a really cool fountain out front. A large part of the building's ground floor is open to visitors. There are often temporary art exhibitions that people can see, and the primary purpose of these exhibition spaces is to showcase Ljubljana. This is a quick and free way to get a bit of history and see some of the beautiful architecture. I usually try to get to a museum in every city, but this time I opted instead for the St. Nicholas Cathedral, and it was a very cheap entry fee, €3. The site of the cathedral was originally occupied by churches whose earliest mention dates are around 1262. But after a fire in 1361, it was made into a Gothic-style church. When the Ljubljana diocese was established in 1461, it went through several renovations. In 1469, it was burnt down. So between 1701 and 1706, a new Baroque hall was created, and then later they added the church dome in 1841. So this church has gone through a lot of changes. In a way, it's kind of a living history of Ljubljana, old yet new, and constantly updating and reinventing itself, just like the city. Wandering around Ljubljana is easy. In fact, it might be my favorite pedestrianized area in Europe. Just find the city center and stroll along both sides of the river. And like the rest of the town, the river owes its distinctive appearance to the architect José Plečnik. He designed the river embankments, tree-lined riverside walks, and built or renovated several of the city's bridges. Lively cafes offer outdoor seating, and there's just tons of statues and art to view. Enjoy a wander. There are two drinks I think you should try in Ljubljana. One very specific and one in general. The first is to grab a coffee at Tri Marea. This is a little craft coffee truck in the Central Market. Highly recommended. I've heard Stowe's Specialty Coffee Shop is also a great place to go, but I didn't end up going there because I always ended up back at the food truck. The other must try, in general, is Slovenian white wine. I prefer red when I do drink wine, but was told this was the way to go in Ljubljana, and it did not disappoint. When you spend between 15 and 20 euro on a bottle of wine in a restaurant, it is well priced and it was high quality. Had a great time trying some different Slovenian white wines.
Is it nutty and oaky? I don't know how to describe wine. It smells good. It is good.
That is very good. Isn't it good?
It's really perfect. I like it.
I do believe there is one must-eat Slovenian lunch place. You can grab a quick bite, a beer, at a very reasonable price. It's Klobasarna. Klobasarna is located on the premises of a once famous watchmaker shop, and it's a fast food restaurant that offers the best known traditional Slovenian dish, the Carniolan sausage. The restaurant menu is simple: high quality Carniolan sausage, served with a fresh Kaiser roll, fine mustard, and fresh horseradish. They also offer some soups like a barley soup and a sauerkraut soup, but when in doubt, just get the sausage. In my research for this trip, this place was by far the one I saw the most. Every article, YouTube channels, it didn't matter. Don't question or debate it. Just go, order, eat. On the flip side of that, a restaurant that intrigued me that I really wanted to try for dinner was not Slovenian food. It was Bosnian. Sarajevo 84. I went there my first night and back again with the Jacina's my final night. I definitely recommend giving this a shot if you like good bread and grilled meat. It's a typical Bosnian cafe serving cevapi, kind of a sausage-shaped mini burgers, with kajmak, which is a clotted cream, and flatbread. It is decorated in the authentic style of Bosnian capitals cafes. It displays a small but interesting museum-style collection of memorabilia, newspaper clippings, and other objects reminiscent of the 14th Winter Olympic Games hosted in Sarajevo in 1984. Even the beer is called Sarajevo 1984. It's just fantastic. Give it a shot.
Let's see what it tastes like. Dredged butter cheese, crispy onions.
So if you're looking for Sarajevo 84, here's Prešeren Square. There's the statue, and you just go down this road towards this Hotel Union and turn left, and it's right there.
Ljubljana often goes unnoticed. Slovenia's once sleepy capital has been reinvigorated in recent years with an influx of chefs, artists, and musicians. At first sight, it feels like a fairy tale. Numerous restaurants and shops have opened without diminishing the charm of the medieval buildings. This is one of Europe's most walkable and bikeable cities. It is also one of its most dog-friendly. It has a postcard-perfect old town meticulously designed by famed Slovenian architect Jože Plečnik. It also has great food and a solid coffee culture. Ljubljana has truly surprised me, and I can't wait to come back. This is Dalton's Detours.